I have the wrong rooms. What? Whoa.
Yeah, now you have any ADC? Don't die. Learn when to farm. Learn like to farm when there's nothing better, and only go to fights that you think you can carry or you can win.
Let's see who's in chat for this Aphelios game. Alright, let's go, guys. I want to play some Aphelios, man. So fun. What's up, Reading Kid? I'm playing an Aphelios game. Yo, what's up? How are you? No, Xayah, what's up, Luna? You're playing Aphelios right now. You know, I played against Low Electric yesterday, chat. We played a game, we won. It was pretty chill. I'm gonna make a video about that game. He's cool though. Oh, I have the wrong runes. And I played the trade bad too. It wasn't warmed up. Oh, really? I feel like this is hard. He's okay. I have a lot of mastery on him. I might start playing. I was asking AI. I'm really good at Aphelios too, by the way. Like right now I have a timer right now. Get out of here. What do you call me, Bob Hour? Go away. I mean, I had a positive win rate last split. I had like a 70%, 60%. I was playing it when I was like on a bad stone too. I could play like 10 Aphelios games right now and just fix it if I really wanted to. Kate again? Yeah, Kate's chill. Who you were playing before you went back? Going back to Kate. Chat, who decided for you, Nara? Start calling me Baba. I'm about to bang you. No, look at the one from 2 splits ago. You want me to play him? I can play him a bunch. He's not that complicated. I'll play him a few games if you want and show you how it works. Just wants to see you play Aphelios. Although when I hit Vash, I want to play Xayah, the Bastards game, but I wish that we had an actual fucking jungler instead of an autofold player. I'm so scared of getting ganked. I can't even fucking play aggressive. We have no our fucking. Bro, I can't lane. Where is this guy? I can't play aggressive at all. I could spam. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie with you guys. It's very, very, very hard to play with this Ivern. He makes my game very hard. He missed the first gank timer. I don't know what he was doing. I think he's autoplay. He had Jinx hover, so he doesn't know how to jungle. What's up? Emo Lucas. How are you? I'm okay. I'm just trying to game and shit. Our jungler doesn't know what he's doing. Wow, that's so AIDS. How did I get punished for him landing hook? I don't think my support and my jungler are good. I have a dragon already. Oh my god, and I fuck up my gun order. Come on, man. I think this Ivern just sucks, bro. Come on, Ivern, man. This guy is so gath, bro. He's top spinning, bro. I'm scaling well right now, which is good. Who do you main right now? You're making Samira? I used to do OP reviews. I don't really. If you have questions, you could ask me, and I could give you some help. I made Samira as well. I have 500,000 mastery on her. I'm pretty good with her. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. I fucked up my order before, huh? I could work with this. What's up, Forest Guy? How you doing? It's actually like not a bad idea. It's like not a bad thing because the lane I'm facing. If they had melees, then it would be kind of bad. But because they're double range, it's actually kind of good. Nice. Easy, baby. Easy, baby. Yeah, Young Talent is really good. That's why I've been going meta right now mostly. OPGG? I don't really do OPGG reviews anymore. Maybe if you're here for a while and you have channel points or whatever, I'll do one, but I don't really do them anymore. Do you have advice? I don't mind giving you advice for what you want, but it has to be specific. Oh my. Mm-hmm. Go here. You gotta play around your threat as an 80 carry. If you get fed, you gotta know what can kill you and play to survive, not to like play for Samira. Her playing of surviving is like playing for the reset. That's insane. Bro, I do other things. I actually didn't have the gun order I wanted, but you can do any gun order on a Felios. There's no gun, it's just ammo management. That's the most important thing. Gun orders don't really matter that much. I mean, they do, but like you could do any order if you have the ammo management prepared. A Felios has like thousands of ways you could win a team fight. But I flash! Oh, I flashed accidentally! Oh! Oh! That would have been a double kill and I would have won the game. Fuck. Oh, it doesn't matter. Yeah, no, I'm just too good at this. I just play any 80, honestly. I just give me any 80 carry. I'll be honest, and I play any other 80 that's not Xayah, they all feel way stronger. I wish we had swapped, but I guess. Who's my threat right now? No one is, right? But does that help though, Ebelicus? Samira's win condition is she needs to go for the reset. So I reckon when you play Samira, don't E in unless you can get a kill. If your players is melee champions, your E lets you your melee range, your E makes you change it to a range champ. If you're into range champions, your E makes you go into become a melee. If you're in range, like max range. So do you think knowing how to win to Wild Rush is very key when you play her? I have good guns right now. I have very good guns right now for a fight. I could 1v1 somebody. Chat, for my next magic trick, I could 1v1 somebody. I'm saying, this champion is just busted. Like, if someone can't play this champion, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, this is OP. I mean, it's kind of complicated, I'll be real, but if you know how he works, it's just this champion. This champion is so dumb. Yeah, you do this shit. I know, buddy. I see you. Don't worry. You can go for this, actually. How did I not hit? That's the back. I hope that helps though. Emilicus. I ain't getting him back, bro. That's kind of boring. Just chill though. Is 21 still here? Oh man. I just wanted to play one game real quick. Unstoppable, Ophelios game. 829 second. I didn't get the back add 4K goals. But yeah, does that help though for Sky? I don't know if that helps. Or if the advice I gave helps. Chad, that was a chill little game. I wanted to play one game real quick and then maybe I might do like little one-off games here and there today. I got an S plus on Aphelios this game. That feels kind of good. Aatrox didn't get a score, but he just, I mean, I guess because he died a lot. It was the Ivern. Got MVP on OPGG. Ivern actually played it pretty well. Is he Ivern main? He's a jungle main, that's why. I thought he was an ADC. Oh, I see. Wait, let's see. Unranked. He's on a Smurf. Who's the best player in that game? I feel like Volkos was. No, he inted. Okay, he's D4. Who performed the best? Let's see what Elihu they are. I guess this guy was also there. Pike was pretty good. Let me see what Elihu was. D1. His masters. Yo, is this guy still here? Emilikus? Chat, should we play an Aphelios game real quick? Or should we play a Samira game? Bro, I want to play Samira. Should I play a normal Samira game? Swift play? Should we do a little Swifty play? Anyone wants to play with me? Bro, I need someone to play with. Fuck. You know what's so amazing is like... Oh, fuck, man. Oh, no, maybe. Chat, anyone want to watch me play? Anyone want to be my, yeah. Ma, you never had all the champs? We won the Aphelios game. It was kind of easies. Anyone want to play, chat? I feel like right now, I'm not gonna lie, if I play the way I'm playing right now, I think I could be the best ADC in NA. Like right now, if I could keep playing the way that I play currently, and like how I've been playing, I really think I could be the best ADC in NA. 100%. I wanted to play Samira right now. I'm playing Norms. Play some Samira. Everyone can? I don't think everyone can. You need to have good. You need to have good mechanics. Everyone can't be the best. Some people have just gifts, and that can play well. That's like saying everyone can become like a fucking like an NBA player. Like it's not everyone can do that. I wouldn't say everyone has the potential to. I think that everyone can pit like low masters or like diamond 4 though. 1-to-1. Well, you need really good hand-eye coordination. You need to have really fast reaction speed. That already eliminates it because it's very competitive. Like, for example, someone might not have the reaction speed to be an ADC. You know what I mean? Even if they wanted to. And then you have to be very smart with, like, the game specifically. As well. You know? Like, for example, like, Kadim can't be the rank 1 ADC. I think with coaching, though, he could get to mid-elo, though. But... you know what I mean? Not necessarily. Some people aren't that, like, just don't make really good decisions under pressure or able to make macro decisions. If you have very good cognition, it's very easy and simple and flowcharty, but not everyone can do that. I think that if you had somebody like... no, it is. Because you need really... they did a survey of, like... there's this thing called neuroplasticity, and there's a reaction speed. There's a thing literally in your brain where other people can't react to what other people can react to stimuli. Not everyone has the same reaction speed, and having reaction speed is different. It's like the same thing as saying, like, everyone can become pro in Counter-Strike. It's just reactions. You know what I mean, basically. Not everyone can do it. I think everyone can... if they put work in and they have, like, no, like... mental problems. I think they can get Diamond 4 though. 100%. I think anyone who puts the work in can hit D4. 100%. If they learn the game and they don't have like a learning disability. Masters, I think that you do need a little bit of mechanics to hit Masters. Nothing super insane, but you do need some mechanics, like a little bit, like a baseline. Like you have to be okay or like decent or like whatever. And then if you pick like Jinx, you could probably, or meta carries that are very good like Jinx, and you're like decent mechanically, you could get it. Trained? No. Not everyone can have the same reaction speed on a neurological level. You can look it up. There's a lot of studies and surveys and stuff like this with it. Like for example, in soccer, I'm really into soccer, right? Neymar has a special brain where he basically is able to do minimal function with his brain and then handle other tasks, so he doesn't have to think about dribbling as other players. That's why his dribbling's so effortless. It's a genetic thing. Or like Messi, right? Messi is so good at soccer because his height, he's super short, and he has really good turn radiuses. If you want to be the best ADC, you need reaction speed. I'm Masters. Who else is Masters? Yeah. Oh, I see. Yeah, but they don't have like macro knowledge. And the thing is that even though they're good mechanically, doesn't mean they're like the best mechanically for their server, you know? Like, even though Korea might be really good, like, there's good mechanics better than any other servers, the server is competitive to the server average. You get what I mean, basically. You could go down 8% by calls. Wait, so I've heard League isn't reacting to shooters? It is. Shooters are very, but different. They're different. Shooters are about micro adjustments and, like, you need to be very, very, very precise with pixels. You need to have slight micro adjustments. That's why I need to get my Sun 3rd. I mean, I can still play shooters, but like I won't be as accurate as I can if I have the versus League, because the pixel perfect accuracy needed for a shooter is very, very high. You know what I mean? So it really matters like how you are able to oh, Action. Every game has different mechanics, but if you want to be the best at a game, you need to have a gift among other players because it's a competitive hierarchy. Same thing with business too. You need to have a lot of, if you want to be a really good entrepreneur, you have a lot of creative ideas, and you also need to be able to work and have high endurance. Some people don't have that. Some people have disorders where they can't even focus as well. You can work on it, but everyone has genetic differences because of neuroplasticity. So everyone's brain matter doesn't conduct in the same way or retain information. That's why some people can dance while other people can't dance. Even though some people can dance, not everyone can dance like Michael Jackson. You know what I mean? There's just inherent things that put certain people at a disadvantage. But you can still get pretty good at it. If you put work in, you can still be better than get to the top 1% of something or 10% of something. You know what I mean? I'm just talking about if you want to be the best at something, bar none. Like if you watch even Jordan, for example, being the best in something, you need an IQ of 150. Not everyone has an IQ of 150. It's only the top like 0.4% because of the ability to out-reason people because it's a competitive hierarchy. Koreans are really gifted because they have a hard-working culture that makes them play more. So they work very hard when they play or they tend to play League, and they also have a very big server pool. 30% in Korea, I started playing League when I was 14, 13. Age also happens too, yeah, because there's a thing called neuroplasticity. So when you, between the ages of 12 to 15, 25, or from 0 to 25, your brain has this thing called brain pruning. So your brain creates pruning processes where it's able to create synapse relations and stuff like that. So if you want to learn languages, that's why you learn languages best when you're younger, because your brain is able to actually adapt to learn languages. You have a lot of fluid intelligence when you're younger. I hate this game. Should really synchronize it. It's more of the work culture. Koreans don't really have I don't know. I there could be a genetic advantage. I don't know. There would have to be a study. You'd have to do a study on 10,000 to 100K Koreans and or 1,000 to 100,000 Koreans, and you would have to plus or and do it, but probably somewhere between there to see if there's any genetic advantages. But it's more populous and work culture. Koreans work very hard in the game they play, and they have a harder working culture. Even in pro play, NA pros don't practice a lot. Working hard is also a talent as well. Some people don't have there's disorders where people can't focus in the same way to sit down on certain tasks. But those same disorders can help them do things that engage them and shit. The humans are very interesting because there's a lot of different variations in humans and how they respond to specific. Everyone's different. Yeah, but they don't. The Korean it's more of culture. Koreans don't really play a lot of FPSs in their culture. They do have some, but they're not. It's not as big as League in StarCraft. Because in Korea, they basically were the first people to do pro play. Oh, I got creeped up by my own guy, bro. This is so AIDS, man. I hate Pre-6 Samira. But it's culture. In CSGO, every Russian kid is playing fucking CSGO and saying Suka Biet and playing at a young age in school Counter-Strike with their peers and such. It's a lot of it is culture and player count. When you have a lot of people and it is a lot of pressure from a young age to practice and be the best in something, you're going to be able to find the outliers that exist in your populace. Based on statistics, every 10 million people, there's one faker. There's a faker in NA, but there's no culture to bring that faker to come. There's no culture right now for that faker to develop into. Same way with Messi. There's multiple Messis in the world right now that exist. But there, again, the culture. Messi was born in Argentina, and his grandma took him to play soccer. If his grandma never took him to play soccer, we wouldn't have Messi. You know? There's a lot of things. Even if you're averaging something, it's still a blessing, because that means you're still not, like, the worst at it. Shit like that. Bruh. So yeah, that's kind of how a lot of that type of stuff works. I think this game is over, actually, with proper play. After I took that trade with fucking the Action. I don't know why I have an Action, bro. Well, shooters have a lot of teamwork as well, because you need to watch angles and cover. You could argue that shooters have a lot of teamwork as well, if not more in some capacity than League in certain aspects. But the reason why Korea is good is they just have a big population, and they have a very hard-working culture, like very perma-grind culture. It's not the healthiest, but their pros are gonna play 14 hours a day. They're gonna have no ping, because because the country's so small, and then it's like imagine if I took an entire United States, you took half the people in that state and told them to all play League. Every Korean guy, I play soccer with Koreans, they all play, every single one. You tell all these guys in a small room, you guys all have to play League. Like, Faker and Def went to the same school and shit. Alright, at least I got 2. Can you kill him? I'm back. Alright, that was good for us. Yeah. Shit here, shove it, whatever. The Europeans are good because they have the same thing, but in Europe. Everyone in the Eastern Europe, they play Counter-Strike. They all play Counter-Strike. Everyone's playing the same thing. So when you have a lot of people playing, you're gonna have outliers. Like, for example, in Ukraine, the best player ever is Simple. Same thing in Valorant. When Valorant first came out, NA was the best because they had a large player base playing it. In basketball, every inner city youth wants to be a basketball star at a young age. When you put it into the culture, you're able to breed top tier talent. And it gets like engrossed in what people want to do. Because it's like status, it's reward, it's money, it can be a way to get out of a situation. Like, a lot of Koreans see pro gaming as a path where they could like make money, especially if their families have a lot of money and shit. They play League. And you get paid for it. Well, the thing is, League never had the same culture as Korea. Korea already had better culture than League because they had StarCraft. League of Legends is made from a game called StarCraft, which has the same micro and elements that League has, but you control the minions instead, and you micro them. So all the Koreans basically played StarCraft. So they all played it. All the Koreans played it. So they already had the culture for it, and they had lower ping. So they already have better conditions to improve because it's already within the culture. They already had team houses. They already had academies already for StarCraft already where they would train youths and kids. So when League came out, they were able to adapt fast because it was similar to the game. That's why a lot of Koreans use Flash, F for Flash and stuff. Because in StarCraft, one of the main keys you do to center and do all your commands is F. So they already have the infrastructure to do so. In NA, if everyone in NA started playing League and people started getting scholarships, and let's just say, for example, they had servers, like, you had, like, multiple locations, like, around NA where, like half the people, all the young people were playing League of Legends. And then if you had, like, fucking kids playing in pro schools at a young age, and you had, like, NA would be the best because we have a larger population, and then we have low ping for regional differences and stuff. We don't have that shit. In the United States, in NA, there's only, the most we ever peaked is 20 million when Arcane came out, and everyone quit because they realized League is, like, really hard, and it takes too much to learn. It's hard to get into a game like League, especially for a region that doesn't grind as hard, casual, and doesn't have that much of a PC culture like NA. That's why, for example, in Fortnite, we're really cracked, because we have more of that console PC kind of culture. That's why. And I didn't have it because gaming is not. We use a lot of console gaming. PC gaming isn't really in our culture. In Korea, people didn't have money to really. Some people didn't have money to buy consoles and stuff, so you could just go to the PC cafe with your friends and rent it out. It's the same reason why when you go to Intercity, there's a lot of the best athletes are black, because they have a really high ACTCN 3, which means that you have more. It's like an athletic gene that basically gives you better recovery, metabolism, and energy in your mitochondria, which Africans have because of like low starch carb diets and shit that we had in the plains. And then also because of like, as well as like slavery, the strongest people were brought over from Africa to be slaves. So there was like a lot of genetic selection. And then on top of that, like people who play basketball in the inner city, they play it to like survive or try to get out. So you're gonna have people who are freakish genetic talents that already have that. There could be a good genetic component as well with Korea, but just the main thing is the population. If NA had that same culture where PC cafes were big for whatever reason, then basically League would be the best. Being the best in something has a lot of, that's what I'm saying, it has a lot of luck and variables and stuff. Because you need to you need the right breeding grounds. Like there's someone in NA right now, there's several people in NA who would be better than Faker right now that exists in NA. But the culture is so shit that we can't find that person. Wish I didn't get this Action support when I was playing Samira, bro. That's like the worst shit. I wanna fight this guy. Can you not take my CS? Can you take CS? Oh, I need to get this shit. My point is there has to be something genetically where there's something genetically where guided towards that culture, then that culture paved the way for similar sports. Yeah, it's the PC. I said it was the PC cafe. The people in Korea play PC culture, so they all play PC cafe, and they have low ping. So they're able to play in like conditions where it rewards mechanics, right, or react to mechanics because their game is lower ping. Ping is massive in a game like League because like, imagine you're playing soccer, but every time you kick the ball, you have a 0.5 second delay. You have like a 200 ms delay, millisecond delay. In Korea, they don't have that ping. They have 3 ping. So if you play esports in Korea, you don't have to worry about ping or any of that nonsense. And then they all play it in Korea. Like they skip into PC cafes and after work culture, they'll play League to unwind. Because Koreans like perma-grind all the time. That's what I was saying. Oh, it's fucking... And that's why they could do that. Bro, I want to get a good Samira game in, but I get this shit. That's why. Can I just... Let me... You guys already lost. After that fight at, what was that fight we did at the bottom? But yeah, I'm agreeing with you though, Shiny O. It's just every culture has different things. That's why, like for example, in soccer, Brazil and Argentina is so good because they all play soccer at a young age, and for people in poor neighborhoods, that's why they all play it because it's a way to get out of the situation or struggle they have. It's like an escape from poverty or an escape from like with Ronaldinho or stuff like that. If you want to have a country that's best in something, you need to integrate into the culture, have significant cultural events. And then you can have that. I don't even do damage to this guy. These guys are, why are they playing it so well? Well, these guys are playing it better than Master Team, the enemy team. I can't even scale because these guys just taking CS. Can you FF? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, other countries, they have other life options too if you work hard. It's just that, for some people who are really talented, since so many people play, you'll have a lot of people competing to be the best because they're like, oh fuck, I'm actually really good at this League of Legends thing. I can like make money out of it. And a lot of people in my school and my society do this, you know what I mean? Like in Korea, they all knew Faker was like the best League player in the school. Even in my school, I live in a Koreatown where there's PC cafes and kids would go there after school and shit. And if you were really higher elo, you get mad streak, you have credit. Like they'd be like, oh, that's Night Hour. Oh, he's really good, bro. Yo, he's like Emerald. And then because I was like Emerald in school and like I hit Diamond after like on graduation, but because I was so high elo in school, especially in my upperclassmen years, people were like, oh yeah, he's really good. He's like Emerald. And it gave like prestige, I guess, to it. And that's why NA doesn't win, is because there's no culture there's no league culture basically here, and the work ethic is low. People are willing to grind 14 hours a day to play League of Legends in NA. And the population's really low, and the ping's high. So the practice environment's worse, because when you play in professional matches, there's no ping. So you can't get your mechanics as good as they can be. and then people are like lazier and shit. So you'll never have an environment like Korea and NA. Unless either one, you made Arcane, you made League of Legends became an instrumental part of NA culture, and everyone started playing it for some reason in schools and shit. Or there was like a World Cup-esque event. Bro, I wanna fucking... Bro, I want to play with an actual support. I don't have that. Alright, whatever. Alright guys, I'm gonna stop for now, I think. I mean, best bot lane is Seraphine to Korea, shit like Kaisa, Jid, MF. Yeah, it's different. Like, search up Ezreal. Korea loves Ezreal because certain champs are better with lower ping. Like, Ezreal is the most ping-reliant champ because you need to aim where they are and have good aiming. Like, playing Ezreal on, like, 100 pings, like, impossible. In Korea, Ezreal is, like, hella picked. And then on top of that, he has, like, a nice aesthetic that a lot of Koreans like. Like, he's attractive for Korean standards. And then on top of that, he also has a very high skill ceiling. So Koreans just fucking love him. Look at his pick rate to other regions, it's insane. Like if you filter it out to Korea. Korea, KR. This guy always has like a 20, yeah, he's like a 25. He's always the most picked no matter what. His win rate can literally be terrible, but because of that and how people like him and how he works, everyone will always play him in Korea. Alright guys, I'm gonna stop here for now and come back later. We are currently 2 wins away from Masters. So we'll be hitting Masters today. I'm gonna go work and do other things. Alright, GG's. Yeah, it was a nice conversation, Shiny. Do you have my Discord? Check out Discord, check out YouTube. And then check out Yugure, my clothing brand as well. We got a store and shit with high quality clothes and stuff that are gonna be pushing. I'm gonna go work on other shit right now. I might not play as much today. I might just only work on other shit, but yeah. Alright, chat. See you, Shiny. See you, chat. I'm gonna go. Bye-bye.